So if you're new to this workout, it's a circuit style workout and you determine your own rest breaks. So that means work as hard as you can until you have to stop, and then stop and take a break and join back in whenever you are ready again, and play music on your end if you want. I don't play music on my end so that you can hear me cue you, and I will let you know when the next movement is coming up and time everything. So I'm just gonna do one more thing on the internet here. Make sure that, okay, great, that is there. I have to share it to a page, and we should be good to go. So you can use dumbbells for this if you want, but you don't have to. You could also maybe use exercise bands. I will show you modifications as we go. Mute myself here. And if you're watching on Facebook, I might not be able to answer questions as we go, but sometimes I do. So if you do write comments or ask questions, I will try to pay attention. Lots going on here right now. Okay, I think I'm ready to go here. So we'll just start with a march on the spot. Do a nice short warm up. You don't need much space as usual. I have a bench here today to use for some single leg squats that I'm going to do, but I'll show you variations if it's too difficult for you. If you happen to have a TRX hanging somewhere nearby, you could use that today as well. And for anyone else who's new, I turn to the side often so you can see my form, but you do not have to turn to the side. Start bringing your arms up a little higher, slow down a bit with larger range of motion. Okay, and step side to side. Bring your arms out and in. And so during the workout, you can slow down if you need. You don't have to match my tempo. And I will be taking my own rest breaks, and you don't have to stop when I stop either, because I will be doing my own self-regulated rest as well. Okay, kick your heels up to the back and bring your arms up and down and up and down. So we're going to be focusing on some single leg movements today, single leg squats, some lunges. But as I mentioned, I'll show you variations. Okay, kicks to the front and swing opposite arm, opposite leg if you can, or same side if you want, up to you. Bring your arms up a little higher, slow it down, larger range of motion if you can. Suck the belly button in to, oh, I switched. Protect your low back. Okay, now just bring it into some body weight squats. You can use your bench if you need to, or your chair. Or you can do them without, if you can get your thighs down parallel to the ground. Now we're going to bring it down for some push-ups, and we will be doing some push-ups in the workout too, so you can decide how you want to do them. So the hard version is on the toes this way. To make it easier, just drop your knees down. Or you can bring it up to an incline on your toes, or even an incline on your knees, and that makes it even easier. Or the easiest version is against a wall, just standing up. So you decide. The higher the incline of your torso, the easier the movement is. Oh, hello, Chantel. So do a few of these. And come on up. Some nice easy spinal twists. Nice and slow. Suck that belly button in. And a few more body weight squats. And a few more push-ups. So whichever way you want to do them. Or you can be up here. If dropping your knees on the floor bothers your knees, you can also just put a pillow underneath or roll up your mat so it's a little more padded. Come on up for a few more spinal twists. And some arm circles and just stepping side to side. Some nice big wide arm circles, warming up those shoulders. And the other way, forward. Or backwards if you started forward. And just do some nice easy overhead presses with no weights. Still warming up those shoulders. Okay, grab a quick water break. I'm just gonna set my timer and we're gonna get started in a couple seconds here. Okay. You can hold your weights for this or you can do no weights. It's a good workout without any weight at all. So if you don't have weights, don't fret. Or you could also use soup cans, detergent jugs, whatever you want to hold. You could even do like at one heavier weight in two hands at once if you want. Okay, get started in a few seconds with a left leg, single leg squat. So if you have a TRX, you could hold your TRX, and do pistol squats or do it without if you are that good at them. If not, what I do, put one foot in front. And most of your weight is on your left leg, but you are bracing a little bit with the right leg. I'm using a bench because single leg squats are really hard for me. So if it's too much for one leg, you could just do both legs the whole time. Okay, if you are doing single leg, switch now to your other leg. And you don't have to have weights for this. If you had a TRX up on the wall, you could use it here too, even with the bench to pull yourself up. 10 more seconds. And then after this, we're gonna do a Renegade Row with a stand-up row combo, and I'll show you what that is. Okay, Renegade Row is this. Get down, you do a push-up, however you're gonna do. If you have weights, then you row one on each arm. And then we're gonna stand up, grab your dumbbells, and do a double arm row, okay? I'll show this way too. You can do it without weights too though. So without weights, then you can drop your knees, up on your toes, and just elbows back, stand up, row. So if you're not using weights, just squeeze your muscles really, really hard, even if it doesn't feel like you're doing anything at first. You will start to feel it. And you could stay on your knees for the row down here if you want. So you're going like this. 10 seconds left, so down for a push-up. One row on each arm, standing up, and a double arm row. Okay, back to your single leg squat. I know that went really quick, but we're doing a few rounds, so don't worry about missing out. I always do my left leg first because it's my weaker leg. My right leg is stronger. So I always like to start with my weaker leg so that my stronger leg doesn't do more than my weaker leg. 5 seconds left and we're gonna switch legs. Okay, right leg, other leg, whichever leg you didn't start with. And like I said before, if single leg is too much, you can do 2 legs. And you can also do no weights. 8 seconds left, and we're gonna go down to the floor for that Renegade Row stand-up row combo. Okay, I'm gonna push this back. So push up at the bottom, row at the top, stand up, and row this way. You can also make it harder by jumping out and then doing your push-up. And then jumping in. But you can step out too, whatever you can do to the best of your ability without compromising your form. There's lots of different versions you can do. 15 seconds left. So you can even do this on an incline if you're doing your push-ups that way. Rowing this way, standing up. Okay, back to our single leg squat. Pick whatever leg you're doing first. I'm feeling these already. I'm using little 8-pound weights today. 10 seconds left and we will switch legs. Or you can just do a regular 2-legged squat if you want the whole time. Okay, switch legs. And if you aren't switching the exercise exactly when I am, that's okay too, if you're a couple seconds behind, because that'll just carry through every single circuit and you'll have just as much time for each one. And we do multiple rounds, so you will get lots of reps in. 2 seconds left and we'll go back down to the floor. Renegade row. You can do incline on your knees. Row this way, stand up and row. Even if you're doing the wall version. Push up, row, row, leave the wall and row. I'll go back down here. You could use no weight. You could jump in if you want. Make sure you suck that belly button in, protect your low back. 20 seconds left. Nine seconds. And we're gonna go do another round. So you're doing a push-up, left row, a right row, and then a 2-arm row. Okay, back to your single leg squat. Last round of this. And as I mentioned earlier, take a break whenever you need, for as long as you need, and then join back in when you're ready. 5 seconds left. Switch legs. And I sit right down on these. Sit right down on the bench, stand back up. 10 seconds left, and then we'll do our last of the Renegade Row combo we're doing for now, and then we're moving on to more. 2 seconds left. Whew. Oh, that, okay. Let me just start that again. I don't know why that did that. Okay, down for your push-up, row, row, jump or step in, stand up, 2-arm row. And as mentioned before, you can do this on the incline up here if you need to make it easier. So you can step out, lower down, however you need. You can row with weights or without weights. So you could be here, stepping out, rowing without a weight, stepping in, rowing here. Just squeeze those muscles, squeeze your lats. 15 seconds left. 8, 5 seconds. Okay, gonna reset this. Take a really quick drink of water. And we'll move on to the second half of the workout here. So this first move is gonna be similar. It's gonna be a push up. Can you still see me? Push up, row, row. But then you're gonna do a few more rows while you're down there, single arm rows. So you're gonna go push up, left row, push up, right row. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then again, push up, left row, push up, right row, left, right, left, right, left, right. So basically 3 on each arm after the initial. And we'll do that as its own thing, and then we'll move on to some more squats. Okay, 5 seconds. So, push up, left row, push up. We're squeezing an extra push up in here now, right row. Now you're just rowing, 3 on each side. Suck the belly button in. 2, 3, 3. And then down for another push up. And a row, left, push up, row, right. And then 3 more rows again. 25 seconds left. So you can do this without weight, as before, like always. 15 seconds left. You could be on your knees, push up, left row, push up, right row, and then row, 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 row your boat. You knew that was coming out, right? Okay, stand up, grab your weights if you are using them. And you go back to that left leg squat. Gonna do a little bit longer intervals this time. So you're gonna start to feel, if you haven't yet, more burning happening, which is probably gonna cause you to need to take a break, which is fine. Rest is good. You don't wanna be pacing yourself so that you never have to rest. You wanna push yourself and use weights if you can. 20 seconds left. Still on that one leg. Five seconds left. Switch legs. Or as I said before, you could just be doing 2 leg squats if you want. Halfway there, 30 seconds left. After this, we're gonna go back down for our push-up row, 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 row combo. I'm taking my own rest now, but you don't have to stop when I stop, as I said before. 18 seconds left. Seven seconds left. Whew. 3 seconds. Okay, back down for the row, row, push-up combo. So you're doing a push-up and a left hand row and a push-up and a right hand row. And then you're rowing 3 times on each side, but alternating. And then doing it again. Push-up, left arm, push-up, right arm, row, 2, 3. You can use your weights for this if you want, or you can use an incline if you need to make it easier. So you could be here, row, here, row, row, row. Squeeze your back muscles. Or you could be using the wall too. 10 seconds left here. You could be here, row, push up, row, and then rowing against the wall. 4 seconds left. Okay, now we're gonna go to a low lunge. So if you can lunge, you wanna stay down, crouch down, and you're doing a reverse lunge this way, but you're staying low. So you're not up here, you're down here. So you're getting a lot of work on this one leg. If you can't lunge down like that, you can just step back. Just step back like this. If you need to hang on to something, that's fine. Or something higher, that's fine too. Or the wall, that's fine too. We're just working this one leg again. 20 seconds left. And you don't have to use weights. Whew, feeling that. 10 seconds left and we will switch legs. 5 seconds left. Okay, switch legs, stay low. It helps if you look down on the floor or about 2 or 3 feet ahead of you. These are a minute long, so you're gonna feel these for sure. If you're up here, you're just stepping back. If you need to stay high and you can't go low, that's fine. But if you can, stay crouched. You'll start to feel it in the glutes too, and definitely the quads. Whew. Rest whenever you need. I'll be taking more frequent rest now because I'm starting to feel it. 10 seconds left. And then we're gonna go back to our squat again. 5 seconds. All right. Hey, Karen. Okay, single leg squat again, but back to your first leg. The one we just gave a little bit of a break to. So you're working mostly this back leg, bracing just a little bit for balance with the front leg. Or like I said before, just go back to your 2-legged squat if you need to, anytime. 30 seconds left, and then we will switch legs. Whew. 20 seconds left. Nine seconds. 2 seconds. Switch legs. If you can do the single leg though, really try to keep doing that. It's really important to balance out your workouts with unilateral movements, bilateral movements, which means single limb movements. 30 seconds left. Whew. This one's a little tougher than Saturdays, even though it's low impact. Feeling this one. 20 seconds left. Okay, after this, we're gonna go back down for our push-up row, row, row combo. 4 seconds. Okay, back down. So you're doing your push-up and left arm push-up and right arm row. Some people like to hang onto their weights while they push up. I do not, but you can. I feel like I'm not so good with my wrists doing that, so that's why I drop them. So 3 rows on each arm, and then back down for your push-up. And then row, push-up, row, and then row, Keep doing that. 15 seconds left. It's like a full upper body movement. You're feeling it in your chest, even when you're doing it's kind of like a plank on your hands, plus your lats and your abs. 4 seconds left. Okay, come on up. We're gonna do that crouch reverse lunge again. So pick your leg, stay low, reverse lunge. Or if you can't be low because of your knees, just step back and stay high. Whew. 30 seconds left, and then we will switch legs, and that'll be it. 20 seconds left. You can hang on to something for balance if you need, the wall, the chair, the dog, your kids. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Okay, switch legs. So staying low, crouch. Oh, hello. Somebody thinks it's time to play. Soon, soon. This is our last set. 45 seconds left. Watch out, puppy. You could also even start with weights and eventually drop your weights if it gets to be too much and do the rest of the workout without weights. 25 seconds left. Ten seconds. Whew. Ow. 4 seconds. Done. Okay. Whew. Grab some water. Okay. Come join me when you are ready. I can't even talk. Catch your breath. I have to catch mine. Bring one arm across your body, pulling with the opposite arm, getting a bit of a stretch into the shoulder on the side and into the back. Just gonna make an adjustment here with my audio. Got some very noisy background stuff happening here. Oh, the joys of working from home. Switch arms. Okay, go back to the other arm, over your head, bend your elbow so that hand is coming down towards your neck to your back. Use your opposite arm to pull that elbow towards your head. Keep your belly button sucked in and your ribs down. Feeling the stretch in the tricep, the back of the arm. Switch arms. Okay, arms out to the side. Push the heels of your hands away from you. Keep your shoulders down. You don't want them up by your ears. You want them down, belly button in, ribs down. Push the heels of your hands away from you. Bring your fingertips up to the ceiling, to the sky. And if you can, just slightly move your arms back behind you, just barely. You'll feel the stretch, forearms, biceps, a little bit into your shoulders. Clasp your hands behind your back. Bring your arms behind you for more stretch in the bicep. There's gonna be a lot of noise happening now as people walk around and dogs walk around, run around in the house, and people start talking. So right now there's a dog trying to come down the stairs and she needs to be coaxed because she can't see that well. So we have to encourage her that she can do it. Okay, turning to the side, if you need to hang on to something, we'll do a standing quad stretch. Bring your other leg behind you, pull that heel towards your butt, feeling the stretch in the front of the quad. Switch legs. This is why it's good to have music going on your end of things so you hear less of what's happening behind me. Okay, hamstring stretch, split stance, one foot in front of the other. Bend one leg and rest your torso weight on that. Bring your chest towards the floor slightly, feeling the stretch in the back of your thigh and your hamstring. Keep a nice soft bend in your knee here. Gently roll up and switch legs. Oh, now we got water and sinks going and all this noise. We do have doors that close also, but sometimes they don't get closed. Okay, come on up. If you have something to sit on for a glute stretch, sit down, cross one leg over the other, one ankle over this knee. Think of bringing this knee towards the ground, pushing it that way if you can, and bring your chest towards the floor. Switch legs. Okay, great, that's it.